Good morning, Lynn here from the Learn English Network. Hope everybody's fit and well. It's a sunny day in Germany today, but not too hot. So unlike some of you from the forum, sorry about this, but I'm not baking. It's just really nice. Sorry. And this is this week's live chat broadcast. So let's crack on and see what's been going on in live chat this week. Okay, and first up this week it's Edouard who wrote, "Hello, anybody there?" Oh no, actually it said, "Anybody here?" And I replied, "Hi Edouard, how are you?" Edouard replied, and this was during last week's broadcast, by the way, but I didn't catch it. It didn't turn up until after the broadcast. "Lynn, please help me. I clicked on the link you provided on G+. Then I tried to make a comment, but I had to register! Exclamation, 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 exclamation. And I don't have a Facebook account, and I don't like Facebook. What do I do?" I replied, "I love the avatar." And he replied, "No, you just love the fact he comes from Germany," which I wasn't aware of. And then he said, "What avatar? I don't see anything. I just see a black square." So Edouard is seeing black squares. And I replied, "Oh, I see an avatar with a long nose and a pointy chin. Isn't it your image?" And he replied, "I just see a black square. I'm impressed you can see it. Hey, if you knew my eyesight, you'd be doubly impressed." I replied, "I've posted what I can see in Google+. No idea why you can't see it, but it might be your firewall, or maybe you need to refresh your cache." Edouard then said, "Everything has arrived by now." So everything has arrived now. By now is different. Yeah? It needs to be done by this date. But why do I always have so much trouble when I try to participate in your activities? Edouard, I don't know. I've no idea, I replied. It seems so unfair as so many people join us with very little to say. LOL. Lol. Don't worry, I'll feature this in next week's episode. As promised, here it is. Part of the problem is we have to use free services, and there is often a downside to that. But then it's free, so... Edouard doesn't agree with me, which is fine, you're allowed to not agree with me, and he wrote, "I don't think the problem are the free services, and if they are, then they're but a very tiny part of it, because despite they are free, they are very good in my opinion. I think the problem relies more on the usual internet lag always present when communicating with people, half in one side of the planet and half on the other. Anyway, I feel better now that I know I'm not the only one who has technical issues." You're certainly not, Edouard. What you should have written is, "I don't think the problem lies in the free services. If it does, then it's just a very tiny part of it. Because despite the fact that they're free, they are very good, in my opinion." I think the problem lies more in the usual internet lag, which is always present when communicating with people, half of whom are on one side of the planet and the other half on the other side. Anyway, I feel better now that I know I'm not the only one who has technical issues. That was perfect. Oh, I've just realised you're still talking. Where do I find the comments you're reading? I gave him a list of where the comments are. And he said, "Damn, I think I'm 10 minutes behind what you're really saying." That is true. There is a time lag here, Edouard. And I replied, "Most people prefer to consume their English rather than create it." It's something I've come to the opinion of over the years. And as I say, I gave him the link from the past 7 days, and Edouard then replied, "Finally, thank you. So it's not possible to keep track of where you're going in the podcast. Well, I apologise for causing almost 20 comments here, just asking trivial things and distracting you from your talk. By the way, I haven't listened any pause from you in the podcast." Okay, I think he means, by the way, I haven't heard any pause from you in the podcast. How in the beautiful world do you do that? Nice turn of phrase. "If no one is helping you, then I'm almost sure you're a superhuman. You must have some kind of power, sixth sense, or super high IQ, or maybe an extraterrestrial. I don't know. Whatever it is, you're incredible. I hope you reveal your secret someday." I'm a woman. I like to talk. Okay? Please don't flame me on that one. Okay, then Edouard said, "Thank you for the talk. I didn't get it all, but I got some words, and that's something. I think I'm starting to get used to your voice!" Exclamation mark. Way! I've just finished listening. If you're still there, how long has it passed since you actually finished the podcast? I'd like to have an idea of how much lag there was between us today. And I wrote, "Sorry, Edouard, I had to do some work. The session ended at 10 a.m., but I'm not sure if that will help you. But yay, you're getting used to my voice. I always tell people, train your ears. But most don't believe me. I try to leave little breadcrumbs as to where I'm reading from, but the network is a bit spread out, so I guess it might be difficult. That said, it is all there if you can find it. As for my IQ, I've been told it's above average, whatever that is, but well below genius level. I guess I just like talking. The broadcasts are by no means perfect. Sometimes I think, oh, why did I say that? Or why didn't I say that? When you're talking, you just have to let it flow and carry on regardless. Edouard then replied, well, to my untrained ear, it indeed sounded like you had it perfectly planned and everything went smoothly. Ha ha! It's like a swan swimming or a duck swimming on the water, you know. You don't see the frantic paddling underneath. Your advice is very nice, but it sounds a lot easier than it is. Letting come whatever comes out when speaking won't look good on everyone. Okay. Letting whatever comes out when you're speaking won't work for everyone, I think is what you meant. Nervousness and feelings cause people to say things they don't want to say when discussing, so I guess it only works if you're calm and comfortable. Absolutely. Always be calm and comfortable. If you find yourself getting uncomfortable, stop talking. Think about it a bit. But if you can get yourself in the zone, it's all good. That's why we're afraid of doing that. We don't want to say embarrassing things. You're going to say embarrassing things, or you're going to be embarrassed that you don't say anything, so you have to decide which is most important. Zeb joined the discussion then. Hi, Zeb. Hi, Edouard. Oh, Edward. Edward, she called him. I don't get you. What are embarrassing things? Embarrassing things for whom? Whom, not who. Oh, there's hubby having his breakfast. You or the people you speak to? I'm puzzled. And Edouard replied, embarrassing things are things you've never said before because you think people won't agree and will judge you. Zeb said, so it's not linked to the language you use, is it? And Edouard replied, no, it's not language dependent. It's natural on people. It's natural for people, I think, is what he meant. Zeb, haven't you noticed though, that most of the time people don't pay attention or listen to what you say? Story of my life, Zeb. People who judge, they mostly do it before you get the opportunity to open your mouth. Have you got this perception too? And Edouard replied, no, Zeb, I don't perceive it that way. End of conversation. By the way, Edouard, don't. You need an apostrophe, not a semicolon in there. It's D-O-N apostrophe T, and the apostrophe stands for the missing O for do not. It's a short form of do not is don't, and whenever you take a letter out, you use an apostrophe to show, hey, there's a missing letter. Okay? Zeb said, even when you strut your funky stuff? And Edouard replied, yeah, I think so. Anyhow, then we got a whole load of highs and hellos, and Nandana replied, I've been doing great, thank you. I'm not sure what he replied to, but I think it was an earlier post. And then he said, I'm at home. We have a strike in my place. I was wondering where the impromptu strike for this month was, and here it comes. Anything wrong in what? Typed. Okay. I replied, impromptu strikes, wildcat strikes are a pain. And then I said, I'll correct your text in next week's broadcast. So, as promised, Nandana, here it is. I'm at home. Perfect. We have a strike in my place. There's a strike going on here, is better. I was wondering where the impromptu strike for this month was, and here it comes. That was perfect. Anything wrong in what typed? It should be anything wrong in what I typed. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Lots more hellos. Nat said, is there anyone who wants to chat in English? Try to capitalise your first letter in every sentence, Nat. And I wrote, join one of the chats that are ongoing, or did you mean voice chat? For voice chat, you would need to look at the calendar on the website. Calendar. And then Lakshendra, lots of hellos from Lakshendra, and he said, and then Lakshendra, not sure if female, male. Hi, how to you? How to learn English? Okay. Hi, how are you? How can I learn English? Or can you give me some advice on how to learn English? If you want to say how to learn English, you need to put something in front of it. Okay. And Zeb replied, hi Lakishendra, nice to meet you. As I feel confident with English and have got the basics hopefully right, yes of course you have, Zeb. I keep learning it, just using it. When it comes to Spanish, it's different. I still have to get into the basics when it comes to grammar. So there is a bit of tedious work for me to learn the different tenses. I have more fun learning vocabulary and listening to Spanish. This language sounds great to me. When it comes to writing, it's a bit a pain in the ass. Okay, you'd say it's a bit of a pain in the ass, or in the ass. Ass, I'm not sure which you meant. Donkey crossed with a horse, or backside. But I do it anyway. As for speaking, it's the best part. At my local pub, there's a group of Latinos, and they're happy to help me with my Spanish. I buy them a beer, and then mumble my clumsy Spanish and laugh quite a lot. It's all good fun. What about you? Hey, you buy them a beer. Hey, anybody wants to buy me a beer? Yep, I'm all for that. And I said to Lex, if you take anything from this conversation, I keep learning it, just using it. Couldn't put it better myself, Seb. Guys, if you use it, you'll learn it. If you don't use it, you'll lose it, okay? Then Samson Forev wrote, hello everybody. This is my first conversation. I have just registered my account. I really hope to improving my English skills by chatting with people from over the world. It is fun for me to know about others, what they do in their daily life, what they eat, how they organise their party, etc., etc. I'm waiting for your interaction. Have good day. Zeb replied, hi Samson Forev, you really want to know about my daily life? It could be boring. Are you sure? I don't think anything about you could be boring, Zeb, is what I replied to that, which I'm sure is what she wanted me to say. And then I said, hi Samson Forev, is that short for Samsung Forever? Your post ended up in limbo, but I found you eventually. Welcome. Talking about the simple things in life is a nice way to practice your English and to get to know other people. I'm not sure what kind of parties you mean though. Birthday parties? Office parties? P.S. account. Okay, here's your correction, Samson. Hello everybody. Everybody is one word. This is my first conversation. Conversation, Conversation. I have just registered, Registered, my account. Account. I really hope to improve my English skills by chatting with people from all over the world. Yeah, all over the world, everywhere. It's fun for me to get to know about other people, what they do in their daily life, daily, D-A-I-L-Y, what they eat, how they organise their day, etc. I'm not sure what you meant by party even now, and you never replied to me, so you were waiting for my interaction. You got it, and then I was waiting for your interaction. Okay, I'm waiting for your interaction. Have a good day. Okay, I'm waiting for your reply would be far more natural than I'm waiting for your interaction, by the way. Then we got Mouses, which is a nice little conversation. Thanks for posting, Mouses. You never replied, but never mind. Hi there, I want to practice English, but I don't have anybody for this. Someone can help me, question. Okay, hi there, I would like to practice my English, but I don't have anybody for this, or I don't have anybody I can do this with, would be more natural. Can someone help me? And one question mark. Zeb wrote, hi Mouses, if you keep writing here and getting replies, it's practice, isn't it? Good point, Zeb. Edouard wrote, no Zeb, you didn't get him right. What he means is, how do you know it's a he, by the way, Edouard? What he means is, he is needing a body and he wonders if he can possess you, LOL. Be a good person and give him yours. That's because you wrote anybody, but he wrote anybody with what is one word, so it was good, Edouard. You were being very naughty. Zeb wrote, my body can do lots of things, Edouard, and it has got its own body language, but I'm afraid it doesn't speak English. Does your body speak English? Edouard said, yes, of course, because I can produce voice. Zeb replied, I don't usually call what comes from your voice body language, but there is sign language and also dancing. Many people will use dancing as a language this weekend in France. Edouard? Oh, what do you mean? I know French people likes to dance. French people like to dance. They like. Yeah? He, she, it likes. They, we, you like. But is there going to be an event, a concert? And of course Zeb wrote, this Sunday is Bastille Day in France. That day, the 14th of July, people go to firemen stations to dance, which I didn't know that. We call it Le Bal des Pompiers. Oh, okay. People go to fire stations, by the way. You get firemen in fire stations, but they're not firemen stations. And I wrote, oh, good grief, of course it is. I don't know where this month has gone. I realised 14th of July, halfway through the month practically. Oh, not good. And then I wrote, dancing as a language. Nice. Dance is a form of expression, so is language, so is body language. I'm sure Mousers, shouldn't that be mice, meant what he said. He's looking for somebody, and I'm sure he wouldn't choose any body from the internet if he was indeed searching for a new body. Okay. Sorry, Mousers, if you're not a man. I kind of took Edouard's he. Normally I'm he or she or it. No, can't say it. Zeb then, what about a computer mouse? If I have several of them, what do I say? Mice or mousers? And I replied, that's an interesting question, and the linguists can't agree. Wiki says mice, and I love Wiki, so yeah, whatever Wiki is fine with me. But if you let the people of Germany decide, it's currently mousers. And if you watch cartoons, it's Mises. I hate those Mises to pieces. Quite a few highs again. And a hi guys from Zeb. Here are two expressions Lynn used in 10th 7th live chat broadcast. Let's crack on. We have quite a lot to do today. It was absolutely chucking it down. Who can guess what she was talking about? And you can have a look at that conversation if you want to know. So, again, a little bit of response from the 10th of July session, which you can read online. Youssef then wrote, hello, is there anybody here? Anybody, one word. And hello, one O. Otherwise you're saying hello. And try to capitalise Youssef, okay? And then we got on to Zeb's orange couch for some reason. Again, you can read that conversation online. We were talking about her orange sofa, which still looks comfy to me, Zeb. So if you want me to couch surf anytime, I'm up for it. Then Sheikah wrote, hi, Sheikah this side. Now, I'm not sure if that's Sheikah who is Sheikah from the forum or a new Sheikah. And I'm not sure what this side is or that side or sunny side up. I don't know. We then ended up on a conversation about which side do you butter your bread on. And it's very surreal. But you can read that on live chat if you want to. Edouard then had a bit of a problem about notifications. Okay, how do I tell which are the unread ones? By date, I tried to click on them but nothing happens. It's difficult for me to reply to that because I'm an admin, and so when I click on them it takes me to the page and it takes me directly to the conversation. So I'm not really sure what's going on with your Discuss account there, Edouard. You might want to contact Discuss directly. Okay, what I do and what Zeb recommended Edouard should do is I think you'd be better off setting up your Discuss profile, I think you meant profile, Profile, to receive notifications. Then Discuss will send you an email when you get a reply to your comments. The dashboard on the Discuss portal also allows you to see your activity, your comments and replies to you. Hope it helps. Okay? And I think Edouard's happy now, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it's all good now. Meraz then wrote, please answer me. He wrote, hi, which we don't answer. Hi's and hellos, it's nice, but I'd spend all my day writing hi. So then he wrote, please answer me. Zeb wrote, hi Meraz, it's Saturday morning and I will probably stay home mucking around. Do you know what it means? I wrote, hi Meraz. Unfortunately, Meraz didn't answer us, so there you go. I'd love to be in a room and having these conversations. People would just walk in, go hi, and walk out again. It's so funny. Then Zeb wrote, Loon for All. Yeah, isn't it a great idea? Fantastic link to something called the Loons. And I wrote, I think it's fabulous and like to think I've played a small part by serving up adverts on the sites. Thanks for the link. I was talking about this on Google+. This is about these balloons, by the way. Loons for All is balloons, and Google+ is going to cover the earth, cover the planet with balloons that will give us better internet access in every single nook and cranny. There's downsides to this as well, but I think it's nice that they're thinking about us all, even though they're going to cause a little bit of electromagnetic radiation everywhere. Okay, I want to know what they're going to do if I find a loon. Is there a reward for returning them? Do I get to keep one? Can I sell it on eBay? I don't know. They're bound to pop and fall down somewhere, aren't they? It's got to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. Then Zeb wrote, Bastille Day tomorrow in France, so I have to share this with you guys before heading for Bastille. And it was called I Love the French. Another link. You can find it on the thread. It's worth watching. It's very funny. I've even added it to my playlists on my YouTube account, so you can see it there as well. It was very ROFL. Okay. In English, this day is called Bastille Day. In Spanish, La Toma de la Bastilla. But not in French. It is La Fête Nationale, or just Le... Oh, I can't do 14. Juillet. I can't remember my French numbers. Oh, 14? 14 juillet? Okay, you make it what you like. That said, I prefer to have it linked to the Guillot. It keeps the ex-monarchists at bay. And by Guillot she means guillotine. I wouldn't like to see France with a king, a queen and lords, like for example in the UK. Yeah, I've always offered you them, but nobody's taking me. And I did say to her about the video, did you notice how they're saying, I love the French? And she said, I just hear that they really, really love the French. What else? It was just the way they said, I love the French, not I the French like very, very much. Okay. And then Murali Krishna Chowdhury Chandra wrote hi, and Zeb replied, so that's why I read it out. Zeb replied, what a long name. What do people call you when they meet you? Do they use the long form? Hello, Murali Krishna Chowdhury Chandra. Then Hal wrote, hi, who can help me to learn English? Get on the website, get on the forum. We're here for you guys. Yes. Well, who can help me? We can, but not if you go, oh, who can help me? Oh, what do you expect? I do sometimes wonder if people expect me to go, yes, I'll help you. Would you like to meet me at a pub and I'll give you personal one-to-one English lessons? No, you've got to be active on the forum. You've got to be active on the site. You've got to be active in the sessions, and then we'll help you. Help you by helping yourself. Nikki wrote, where are you from? Capital W, Nikki. Always capitalise the first word of a sentence. And I wasn't sure, so I wrote, hi, Nikki, are you asking me? But no reply, so again. Tito, hello, hi. Edouard with his little black squares again. You can find that one on the forum. Lots of hellos from Gemini, Linda. And then Lucas wrote, Lucas Guevara, hello, Lynn, I don't understand this, sorry. How can I join the live chat? Thank you. Lucas, you just did. So I replied, hi Lucas, this is live chat. It's just a chat room. I say just a chat room, but it's a nice chat room. If you mean the sessions, you need to join them. The calendar gives information. Calendar on all the sessions we run, and some extra sessions run in Second Life. Okay, and there's a link to the calendar there. Then Ariel Reis de Mora wrote, hello people, my name is Ariel and I am 16 years. How are you? Okay, and I wrote, hi Ariel, Ariel, I'm fine thanks, you would say, and I'm 16, or, and I'm 16 years old. Just, to be honest, sometimes I think it's best not to say how old you are in an open forum. Keep safe. Okay, and then I gave him a link to thinkyouknow.co.uk, which is very good advice to young people how to be safe on the internet, and some old people as well. Okay, so just be careful out there, guys. Then a couple of highs from Danny, Shamin. Jane wrote, hello, I would like to find some people for conversations. So if you want to add me, and then she gave a link, you can put links in. It allows that. But if I find anything that's completely spammy, or when I find something that's been blocked by any of the search engines, I will just delete the post. So be careful what links you post, and be careful posting personal information that directly links to you, okay? Zeb kindly wrote, hi Jane, I think you might be interested in joining the Leon community on G+, then. Here's the link. Yay! Yes, we've got a community on G+. And it's quite nice. There's about 1,000 people in there. Most of them, like in the live chat, just say hi, but it's all good. So we got some highs from Raj, Fatian, and then Raj wrote, hi, anybody please help me how to speak in English. Okay, you open your mouth, no, sorry. I just pointed him to the Improve Your English Speaking page, how to improve your spoken English. There's a whole page on it on the website. Read that and then tell me what you think works for you, and come and join our sessions. Yeah, I'll get you talking. It's worked for many people. Ahmed then wrote hi, and then he wrote hi, and I wrote what a lot of eyes. Then Marisha wrote, hey Marisha, I would like to improve my English. Can you help me? Okay, help. H-E, E for Edward, E for elephant, E for echo, if you want to use the international alphabet. Help me, H-E-L-P. Thanks. And I wrote, probably. It kind of depends on what kind of help you're looking for. Okay, I was obviously feeling very wordy yesterday. If you're looking for the secret of how to learn English in 7 days, you'd better look elsewhere. If you're in it for the long haul, stick around. Then Romaine wrote, hello, I'm looking for a New York, please. Any old New York will do. How many New Yorks are there? Okay, so I replied, do you mean a New Yorker, Romaine? Okay, I'm a native New Yorker. So I gave a link to the New York I'm a Native New Yorker song. Hopefully Google doesn't pick up on the fact I just sang one stanza from it, but it's fair use. Google, it's fair use policy. It's one line. It's my voice. Stop telling me I'm naughty on YouTube for doing this, okay? I got a warning from YouTube last week saying, have you got the right to put this on YouTube? I'm like, well, it's me. It's mine. They're my words. They're my visitors' words. What's your problem, Google? Stop being paranoid, okay? Ah, dear. Anyway, sorry, little rant there. I responded to Romaine, do you mean a New Yorker, Romaine? I'm not sure we've got one of those. There was someone on the forum giving away a book on American English, but he ended up calling me a colonial something or other when I said there was a lot of swearing in it. But don't worry, I've been called worse. This really happened, by the way. You don't want to know some of the things I get called. It's like water off a duck's back, okay? Most of the time. In the meantime, enjoy this song. And I've given him a link to the New Yorker song. Any New Yorkers out there listening? Yeah, come into our live chat. Put your link there. If you're willing to talk to people for free, then come and say that you'll help out and arrange to meet them or something, or get in touch with them on Discuss. I'm not sure how that would work, but I'm sure something could be arranged. And then we've got Aladdin. Hi, Aladdin. And Aladdin wrote, good morning, everyone. I come to experience live chat today. Okay, you say, I have come to experience live chat today. Full stop. Do you have a long name too, or just Zeb? I'm not sure if Zeb's on live chat, so I'm not sure if she'll see that, but I'm sure she'll reply to you. Anyway, just to prove I can't do multitasking like some people think I can, I can't actually reply to you whilst I'm chatting, because otherwise the typing sounds would come across on the recording. Okay, but I'll switch this off now and answer you, Aladdin. Okay, so I did see your post. Well done. And it would be nice to see more posts. So if you've got a couple of moments to spare each day, come and say hello on live chat. And I'll do my best to correct your post in this broadcast. And of course, if we do respond, try to respond back. But don't worry too much about it. This is very informal learning. Okay, you might have noticed that. And it's learning by doing. And sometimes it seems to be learning by me doing. I can only presume you get something out of this, but I'll keep on doing it because some people have said they enjoy it, and that's always enough for me. So it was a pretty busy week on live chat this week. So I won't have time to go around the other forum and Google Plus and Facebook, but that's brilliant. I mean, thank you so much for those of you who've written something interesting. As ever, big thanks to Zeb, and thank you to Edouard. Your comments and your questions, don't apologise for them. You know, it's what they're there for. It's what we're here for, in fact. So as I always say, it's all good. Oh, and I just want to say I will do an extra episode this week just for the LEO replies that we've had with corrections. I give you corrections from the LEO website in text, and somebody asked me, sent me an email and said, "Thank you so much. Could I listen to the corrections too?" So yeah, I'll record it and I'll post it up on Spreaker or on YouTube. I'm not sure which, but I will do it if you think it will help you. Okay? I won't say who it was because they said, "Oh, I'm so shy." Don't be shy. We're very nice here, honestly, and I won't embarrass you by saying who you were. Okay? and I'll wrap it up now. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to get involved and be nice, be kind, and if you can't be good, don't get caught. Wow, spot on 30 minutes. Hey, I'm getting good at this. By the way, I've got a timer in front of me now, just so you know. Bye.